Kohzee, comfy.
Saturday morning with my cartoons.
So cozy.
Time I got she's fed and snoozed.
St. Kohzee.
Got 3 days till my rental's due.
So comfy.
Left my homework at school. Alright, PJs, check.
So cozy.
Mixing bowl of cereal, check.
St. Kohzee.
Toy commercial absorption memories, check.
So comfy.
Alright, boys, here we go.
16 bits of have mercy, y'all.
And welcome back to St. Kohzee Center for Comfy Nostalgia. As always, I'm joined by Kevy the Kid, Mr. Sloppy Joe, and I'm Bear. Today we've got a full episode for you, starting off with Asterix and Obelix, the game that failed to work last week when I was solo adventuring, so we're going to bring it back, give it a proper rating and a proper playthrough. And Slop will do it too, which also makes it more proper. Super proper. In the middle, we're going to talk about Thanksgiving stuffs, things that happened around Thanksgiving time when in the 90s, from foods to book fairs and everything in between. We'll see where that goes. And closing us out, Mr. Kev. Oh, he got a proper title now too. Mr. Kev is going to play Wild Guns. SNES, Wild Guns. Wow. Yeah, I'm feeling very proper this morning. Everyone's going to need to be very proper and prim. Yes, posh, if you will.
Yeah. Little tiny hat.
A rumph.
Little tiny monocle.
Kev doesn't like that kind of stuff.
I'll just be quiet then.
Yeah, Kev's already ejected.
Can't reach the ejection handle.
Proper slopper.
Proper slopper. All right. Off to a great start. I need to pull up the chat myself.
Jeez Louise, Peppa Cheese.
Well, I'm curious, how have your lives been? It's been a minute since I've seen you or heard from you, so I've been without for a moment here. And I'm just curious, how have you been, guys? From shit to well, there's like a lot of there in between you can explore.
Well, I did the thing that you recommended where you nuke your YouTube and turn off history so it doesn't try to recommend anything for you. And I've been watching a lot less YouTube. It's not that interesting. I watch a couple history shows, a couple car shows, and then I call it. So I've had a lot of free time on my hands now, and I don't know what to do with myself, and I'm losing my mind.
All right, amen. Amen to that. Yes, I do this thing, and I've been doing it for a while where every 6 months or so, I'll nuke my YouTube thing. And then for a while, you just have to like type in whatever you want. It won't feed you anything anymore. You just type it in manually. And I find it to be great. I actually like it that way a lot because it feels like I'm choosing things as opposed to them choosing me. So still a trick of the mind. Oh, we're in the game, so we're doing it.
Oh, I was just, it's in the background. We can, this is all
reading.
All right.
Reading stuff. So it's
reading.
All. That's modern day French, gosh.
Yeah, the Gauls, the Gaul people.
Oh, there's the Romans doing something.
Romans are here.
The
kicking in the door, taking over.
The
Hello,
fun game
we are here to take it over now.
about the Roman genocide of the Gauls.
Yeah. Now, we were talking about the Romans the other day because we were talking about, oh my gosh, what was the Greek, the thing I told you about, anaphylactic shock or whatever? What was it called?
Yeah,
Anaclosis?
Anacyclistus.
Yeah. So, like, there's a certain Greek philosopher that had deciphered why, like, civilizations go through these cycles. And the Romans, what they were doing back then is they would just, like, take the cool, smart people from each, city-state or whatever and just take them back to Rome. Like, you're with us now.
Congratulations.
Yes.
So it's kind of like celebrity slavery or something is what I called it. I don't know. It's got this interesting flair where like they're treated really well. We're going to take very good care of you. We got mad respect for you, but you can't leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our hours now.
Check out anytime you like, but you can't leave. So
Alice Prison.
yeah. All right, we're into the game now. Let's do stuff. I told you guys last week because I did a little research about this game, This comes from a comic book series that started in the 60s, I believe, and Eurocentric, I guess, characters. And so that was my guess as to why this was never pushed to the States. So I'm expecting kind of comedy and silliness and things like hijinks, if you will.
We play Japanese games all the time. Why wouldn't we care about these guys?
Let me smell those feet.
My guess, Kev, was because this is like a character-driven thing. These are comic book characters. If you don't know the characters, maybe you would just reject them out of hand, especially because they're not like foreign characters for a Western audience.
Yeah.
It's like, what are these dudes doing? This is stupid, you know?
Why is he all fat? We are not used to that. We know that. We invented that.
We invented fat.
He's a rotund fella. I believe the other. This is Obelix. The other character is Asterix, the smaller guy, blonde, little tiny Viking guy.
His little legs, his little baby legs.
Oh, I do have a run. Okay. Oh, do I have?
I
a
actually
timer
kind of
there?
like that
Okay.
when I played it. Just right here, how you go up to those areas, but it's kind of like a walk almost, but it is a jump too.
Right. Yeah. It's visually. Yeah, you have to jump to get up here, but it looks like a path. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, it looks like a path, right? They made the Roman soldiers very happy.
God, and they just cut off their eyelids is what it looks like. Yeah. That guy's face isn't a face. Anyway,
With that classic Roman nose.
What? How'd you get hurt?
They hide in the bushes.
that bush stabbed me.
He likes to look at things very close to the ground.
Very poor vision.
It's almost like a curtsy.
Yeah. Hello.
Proper.
Quite proper.
Andrew, that happens to me all the time. I get censored on my YouTube comments. You have to switch it over to live chat as opposed to top chat. Pear taught me that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And if it doesn't work, just blame Dwayne. He's the moderator in there. So
That was the backup, the fallback.
That's
I
what
forgot.
we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We blame Dwayne.
maybe that'll be our 11th Cozy Covenant. When in doubt, blame Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Written in Sharpie at the bottom. I like it.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
A fort.
Yeah, so large sprite, kind of a big target, and also it does the thing where you're so far to the side of the screen. Why can't we be in the center?
And that turnaround animation is not snappy at all. So yeah, you gotta work with what you've got here.
Do you have a jump and a butt bump?
Nope. Well, there may be. So I will say there might be other controls. That's what I wanted to go look up. Goodness. But there's no English manual that I could find this morning. So I don't know if there's anything other than I've got a jump, I've got run, and I've got punch, which I guess is.
You know, maybe I'll watch a little bit of that walkthrough, see if I see any other mechanics that we can discover.
Dude, so meta. And that we did it.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we've got coins
Mission
and
accomplished.
stars, and I guess it's just points based. Hurry.
Maybe they didn't bring it over here because it sucks.
I don't know. We'll see. That remains to be seen, Kev. We don't know yet.
Okay, that's fair.
What a
That's fair.
downer, man.
Oh, a rugby match.
Okay.
And Kaiser
An ancient rugby match.
locked up our best players. Why don't you come over here and play rugby for us now? So we're getting. We got drafted.
Good music.
No way that boat would hold that man. Oh my god.
Someone's just throwing rocks at you?
Okay.
The catapult.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Tough.
I thought I was playing
It
rugby,
really
and then
is.
I'm in a boat. So okay.
Maybe we got to save state this
Yeah, I
kind
think
of
you're
level.
right.
Seems like
Okay.
you're gonna learn by dying.
We'll teach you today. Yeah. Nope. I've got to. How do I do that? It's
It
weird.
tracks with you, right?
Yeah, it tracks with you,
Okay.
but it's weird. So weird.
What's going on? Can you punch the rock? Good idea.
Probably
Nope.
not. Yeah, probably
Stupid.
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
Get me out of here.
No.
Rope ladder.
Urgh.
We're on a try
Maybe it'll
ring.
give us some health here.
Oh,
You have to just rush them before they can stab you?
yeah, it's weird there.
Nope.
You punch him once, it knocks him back just enough that you can't just spam it. You have to stop and then move forward just a little bit and punch him again because you're still within sword's reach at that point. Who you get?
Oh, one good water level? The sewer level from Turtles in Time. Back up. Water levels. But that water level always did kill me,
God.
so maybe it's not that great.
You can't avoid that.
They're trying to kind of take away a bunch of health so that way you die here.
You die here.
You jump over them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is him
okay,
flying
you
off
got
in
it.
the background? Is that?
Whoa.
Whoa,
Okay, now
Okay,
we got
there we go. We
invincibility.
Power
got
up.
some. Now we got some.
there it is.
Wow. Okay. This game just got much, much easier all of a sudden.
Do you have that forever, or is it just a temporary power-up?
It's just
It's
temp.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was a running thing.
A little sky meat for you.
Delicious sky meat.
Mana.
Sky Meat fights back.
Single-handedly taking out the Roman Navy. All right, you're getting the hang of it.
Yeah, you can't run. You can't do the fun stuff.
You just gotta saunter along.
Yeah, I like how he meanders with his arms behind his back. Head first.
Ah,
There's the run. Gaston's here.
yeah. He's gone, Ston.
Heyo.
Boo. Oh, great.
I feel like this dude could take
What
a
are
fish
those?
out.
Yeah,
Oh,
other
come on.
What other kind of fish even flying up? I can't tell. Obviously a deadly variety.
Of
got
course. Of course.
Wow.
All the way back.
Maybe we'll save state it once we get to a certain progress point, huh?
Yeah. I thought maybe after beating a mini boss or whatever Gaston was that we would have, that would be the end of the stage. But nope.
That actually is a little wooden bathtub, Jason. He's just riding around in his bathtub.
Oh, yeah. This guy does look like a fella who enjoys a good bath every now and again. He seems quite lazy.
Yeah, standing for that long.
Yeah.
What?
That's good.
Jesus. That's the first. I didn't do anything differently any other time that I've climbed that ladder.
And Slop, we didn't want to play Battletoads because it's too hard.
Right.
This is harder than Battletoads.
Okay.
The water does look pretty cool.
Much better. You
Yeah.
did much better. Yeah, I was going to say the water looks cool. JC was talking about the parallax. Yeah,
Yeah, the graphics are good.
I agree. Characters are really cool.
Oh, can't jump them. Too fat.
How about the belly
Now we
rub?
can- yeah, there we go.
There we go. There we go.
I wish the music changed or something. You're barely flashing. Just
No, Andrew, you got to enjoy the frustration in Joe's eyes.
Yeah, that's where the real magic lies.
In Joe's eyes.
copyright strike. Okay, saving. Get
Oh, Lord.
Give me a little boat chicken.
Okay, we're jumping in fish.
There we go. Okay.
Oh,
Maybe we should be
punch it.
further
Okay,
forward.
yeah.
I don't know.
Still got hit.
Yeah, I think one of that one's behind, so it's front, behind.
Front. That one still hit you? No way.
But if it touches the boat, it kills you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you already have such a huge hitbox.
Yeah, it may be worth playing as Asterix just to be smaller.
Punch the shit out of that fish.
To
Yeah,
the
you're
moon.
punching them, but you're still taking
still
a
getting hit.
which is kind of weird. Yeah.
Where's your sky meat?
All right,
There
we
we
made
go.
it.
I like that
Full
the
health?
coast is also. Nope.
Unstable. Platforming.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Oh God.
I mean that makes sense. The man's 500 pounds.
Yeah, he's not gonna have much of a vert, I don't think.
Yeesh.
Now we double back and get some health. You think?
Yeah, there has to be something up there. By the laws of gaming.
Oh, there's a star up there. Oh,
Oh, one
Gold.
little.
gold. The gall on these people, right?
Hey. Boo. Of course.
Yeah, I would have figured that. Oh, maybe this.
This may be the stage.
Oh, seesaw.
Okay, something's gonna
launch
happen.
yourself.
I heard a seagull.
Yeah, it doesn't really launch you though, does it?
Oh, there it goes. Hold on.
Oh, oh. They set you up. They set you
Yeah.
right up.
This game's all about just setting you up.
Well, so far we've gotten quite a few laughs out of this game, but all right.
Jasper from the Ram Big Humphrey. I don't remember that guy.
Oh, why does that sound familiar? Big Humphreys.
It was a restaurant in Pearland, but I don't remember a Jasper. I was imagining more, Chad Wixon at his fattest doing this.
Come on.
It is super impressive when there's like a very heavy person that's also quite athletic. That's really something.
Morning, G-Maw.
Thanks for hanging.
You made it through this the first time with no problem.
No problem. I was like, oh, this must be decent platforming. And then
Here we go. Oh, nope. I heard you. Where you at? Let's go this way first, maybe?
Bird.
Kev nailed it. He knew it was coming because they made you feel safe. Like, oh, okay, we're
Right.
good. We're not jumping for a minute.
Meat. I want a star. Some of them sky meats. Uh-oh.
Yeah, foreshadowing.
Oh, boy.
We're gonna fight him with no health.
Just take nowhere to go.
Just see his big ass.
God. It's one of those. It's like, how is he this big, but you can still miss platforms? Like it's not good. All right.
You can control yourself midair, kind of, right?
Yeah. You do have that at least. Kev told me.
Gotta punch a bird.
I love the sound too. All that stuff's cool.
Yeah, do we even have to fight that guy? Bird.
Ah, it barely nipped you. Just the bottom of your eyes.
What kind of man taken out by a Boyd? Single Boyd.
Looking at him, I feel that's how he would say bird. I'm with you. He's definitely a Boyd kind of guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was a squawk, but
I don't care for this.
may just have to die on this one and come back full health. Oh,
Nice.
That was awesome.
Now you're telling what's up.
Oh
This-
boy, he's
this
back.
guy.
One-eyed Jacks.
I kissed him
Touch
on
him
his
really?
bearded face.
Gave him a little love tap.
Full Full speed, full sprint. I do love that. To the moon, Alice.
Swatting animals out of your face. Don't. I can't
Don't
swing
even
on the
engage
ladder. Yeah.
That laugh is mocking me, though.
Yeah, it is.
Nope, not worth it. Get out of here. Respawning.
Respawning, yep.
Oh, you can go fast up the ladder. That's good. I go. Hoo-ah! Yes.
Okay. Bird.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Okay.
Now we can drop down on him and give him a Macho Man.
Neat. Come on.
3 hits for that dude, is that right?
Yeah.
So,
Okay. You got nothing out of it. That wasn't
Nothing
worth
out of it.
a star, but we're still not exactly sure what those even do. So basically, you gotta do like just jump up enough to get the bird to trigger, but not so hard that okay. Or you gotta hit him.
Guaranteed
Instantly.
every time.
So you got to hit that jump perfectly with the
Face
punch.
left, so you can swing, right? Oh, didn't even do
Didn't.
it.
There we go.
Meat.
There's some meat. Save.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, no, we just made the loop.
Oh, God.
No!
Okay. Smart.
There we go.
Can we? Come on, boy!
Huh.
Can you go? Maybe you can go higher on these. These GD
No,
birds.
no.
Oh, let's see.
You were in the middle of punching.
Yeah,
You were.
I was punching and still.
There we go. 500 points.
I do love the uppercut that goal. It is very satisfying when you do punch them.
Yeah,
they
fly.
do be flying.
That guy.
I love it. I really think the voice is cool. Makes you want to punch him, right?
It's so bad.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't get too close. It just automatically takes a hit away. Nice, more meat. Oh, down we go.
This is bullshit.
There we go.
Okay.
Just always be punching. Nope, didn't even help.
ABP.
Always be punching. Ugh.
Okay, not too close.
Okay.
Nice. Got our meats. Got our bird kill.
Bird. Safe state.
Yee. Okay, good.
All right, here's our way up.
Good to
I like
assume
that.
it was
I
a
like
bird.
that mechanic too of the way you go jump higher. That's good.
I don't know why this man thought that cliff climbing was his preferred mode of getting around.
It's just nope. Okay, where you at? Where you at? Right here? No, down there. Oop, well, taking that one. Okay, no.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it landed down there.
It
It's
disappeared.
all right. It already went away. Yeah,
That was way too fast.
it was pretty quick.
I mean, it kind of looks, some of these guys, you don't have to fight. You can just run right past them.
Cheap,
come
dude.
on. Yeah, the game didn't track up. Like the camera didn't move.
I guess it's the top
Must
of
be
the
a
level.
secret up there or something. If you get the meat from the guy on the right, I think you'll be good, even if you take a few hits.
They don't always drop meat, I don't think.
Oh, they don't? Okay. I didn't know if
random?
it was programmed for
Right.
some...
Yeah. I'll restart that one.
I feel sick.
Kind of tough. Is this considered third level, you think?
Yeah.
I'd say it's much more difficult than the first two.
Yeah, the first one was a gimme, which
Yeah.
fair enough.
Not doing that, so I just get hit by the
Hell
bird.
with that bird.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
neat.
We do a
Okay.
little savey here. Burn. Can't hit him. Can't hit
What
him.
the heck?
What?
I don't know, man. Oh, he.
What?
I just what?
He's just a placeholder.
I run through him, I guess.
See, J2, that's what I was thinking. Like, if you could have a button to grab the bird and eat it, like that's
That'd be
something.
cool.
that's
The
definitely
Aussie
good.
button. The Aussie. Yeah.
Aussie button.
That must be yeah. We're only using 3 buttons. That could have easily gone on X, the Aussie button.
Exactly.
Just grab it.
All right. Now do we get to play rugby?
He would excel at rugby, I feel like.
Act 2. Okay.
Dope, dope, dope. Can't. What has happened? I can't hit anyone now.
Yeah, I think you're on a different plane than they were for a
Oh.
minute.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. We got a Praetorian or whatever.
Centurion.
Centurion.
He's the boss of the little guys. Boss of the legion.
Right. Praetorian must be for the Emperor
Royal.
and
Yeah.
Royal Guards.
So they can hit you on a different plane, but you can't hit them on a different plane. Bull.
Yeah. Rules for thee, not
I mean,
for
they
me.
are Romans. Oh.
Oh, here we go. Let's do it.
Go.
Okay, I gotta
Yeah, when
pay
he eats a
attention.
full meal, he's a son of a gun.
Oh wait.
Yeah, make sure when you're swinging that you're not sliding forward, because that definitely seems to be how you get hit a bunch. You slide forward right into them, I guess.
Yeah. There's a a little bit of a.
They're putting a lot of those like power-ups above your head like that, as if there's some kind of double jump that we're not doing or something, right? Or
The other character might be able to hit those.
oh, that's probably right. Yep.
Garbage.
That fancy footwork. What is an Aussie game mod?
We just throwing bows, throwing hands as well. I see. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is the guy.
That's the one.
Old
So
turkey
do you have
dinner.
any like knowledge of what the significance of the little power-up boxes, those things that we were hitting, that symbol?
I don't know. I was trying to think of that earlier. Some sort of looks like some sort of Celtic rune, or Celtic.
Yeah, some kind of. It's significant to the Gaul people, I'm guessing.
Just take all.
You have a
damage,
quick
right?
punch, man. You can. Tap, tap, tap.
There you go. Just bypass them fools.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was your belly bump back there, I guess.
Yeah, you pretty much can't run.
Oh,
Oh.
I didn't know you could jump on them.
That's how you do it.
Get out of here.
Okay, so that guy you charged.
Oh, they do fly into the background too. I
Yeah,
just
some of
noticed
them
that.
definitely fly off into the. I thought I saw one do that in the first stage. Yeah.
God. Yeah, this guy's just too easy to get hit. I don't. I wonder if Asterix is easier.
Oh, Aussie mode. We're saying Aussie, J2, like Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh,
You know,
wait, are
eating the heads
Aussies known
off
for
of
that?
bats. Aussies just eating birds out of the air. Nice. We got full health. Maybe this is a good spot to save state. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, boss man.
Just ran right into that. Gut punch.
I guess they get me every time.
You have this much screen to be able to react.
There we go. Drop down. Sneak away. Ooh, you should be able to hit him. Yeah, come on, game.
Here we
Okay,
go.
let's do some damage now.
Go ass out of my way.
Oh.
Trapdoor. What the? Whoa, we got super.
Oh, you good?
Wait, have I always been able to do this? Big charge up punch? Combos? All right, well.
What? Sword.
Oh, hey, creeper.
Sneaky snake.
Holy God.
Beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Can't jump up there. I don't like that they make it so close together to make it look like you can jump, and you can't make it. You have to go to over here. What time is it? What time is it?
You still got a little bit more.
God damn it. Frick.
It's tough, man. I think you're doing fine, though. I think you're progressing quite well.
Yeah, you can't hit them if they're lower than you, or if you're jumping. That's pretty lame.
Heck yeah.
Oh, there's the money shot.
Ah.
Gotta give him that hammer. Oh, nice. Little-
Like he's a front man.
Yeah. Yeah! You can move while you're...
Come on.
Come on.
Walk right
come
into
on, bro.
this.
Let me just stand here fully ready to
All right,
punch you
let's
in the
knock
head.
this centurion with. Yeah. Come on.
Gotcha.
What's up?
Nice.
All right, I like that. It's a game changer for us. Yes.
The big boy meal.
J2 has requested this for a sleepover stream where you get drunk and frustrated.
Yeah.
I agree.
No.
It's what the Gauls would have wanted, Slop.
Yeah.
God.
For your Gallic ancestors. Come on, Joe.
Running simulator. Okay. Store. Aye.
Almost out of health. Could use a little bit right now.
Nope. Oh, you can only hit one of them even with the power punch.
That sucks. Yeah, you should be able to hit multiples. Yes, more of that. Yes.
Nice.
You don't have to charge it very long.
You did pretty good on that one. You only took one hit.
Okay.
Yeah, see you guys later.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Londinium.
You're doing good, man. Yeah, you're doing quite well.
Delicious Londinium.
Nice there.
Okay, that 100 coins is extra life. Don't know about the stars, though. Still don't know about the stars, though.
Don't know that one, huh?
Don't. All right, we're in Act 3. Oh, then
Indoorsy. Music's really good.
nope.
What?
Can't
Didn't-
destroy barrels.
And no full health on a scene change
Yeah.
or whatever.
How are you supposed to hit that guy without hurting yourself?
Maybe you're supposed to get up top somehow?
What?
Nope.
Dead.
Oh, hit the barrels. Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Maybe duck. The duck was something that we haven't used at all. I don't. Maybe you can
They
just,
just hit
just
you right in
roll
the
right
face.
over him.
He's almost the same size when he ducks.
Yeah.
He's pointless ass move.
Hope they roll over.
Yeah,
his
just to
back.
go up his back. Of course not.
Yeah, there's got to be a way to. Maybe you jump up on that gold thing. I don't know. That'd be possible.
All right, we'll start with full life here.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it'll be a death.
Yeah.
Save state.
Yeah. Yeah, what? It's so dumb. Okay.
And you can't jump off of the enemies, like off their heads or anything, right?
No, I don't. I found, yeah, there's not like a butt bounce.
This man's needs a butt bounce. He's built for it.
Right. It's, I would say it's criminal.
Creme de la creme.
Oh, good. The fire does hurt you. Okay. Doesn't hurt you, does hurt you, does. There's the shadow.
I bet we
rapist.
maybe we could have gone up top there. Yeah, definitely jumped off those gold things.
Oh.
Gone now, but
Yeah, but then you got to fight these jabronis.
yeah. Maybe one's hard punch. No, that's pretty close though. You almost made it over him. Tough.
I don't think there's. How do you do this? You just. Oh, you can walk.
Oh.
You can walk on them.
Okay, that's why.
Can't jump up there.
Too high.
Maybe he doesn't hurt you when you're up here. I don't know. Okay, we'll try these. Yeah. Okay.
Because there's a thief up there. Get your big punch right.
Oh. Okay.
What does he think we are? Thieves?
No, he just likes looking after caravans.
It's his thing.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess I could have gotten up there again. Why can't I just have a platform? Why do I have to decide? Because I don't know which one of these is going to be. That,
Sneaky fella.
yeah, that sneaky snake that stepped out of the shadows. Okay, see, now I want that. I don't want
Walloped you. I need that meat down there.
Double back punch I did in the back of his head.
There we
Nice.
go. We got it. I don't.
Wallop.
He's very what's his
I'm
name?
just doing
Nigel.
nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good though. You actually hit them both. I agree. The big punch should be able to hit multiple enemies for sure. Oh, probably not a horse though. Mongo.
How?
It's gonna make me walk through.
Yeah, you probably have to go and then double back
Okay, it's gonna make
off
me
the
do
barrel. Yeah. Big punch.
But you got to go through two guys. The likelihood you're going to take a punch is, well, 0 for Joe.
Save state.
that. Yeah. Oh, now they're down here. Cheap.
Human squirrel is what Jay Stu called the sneaky snake guy.
Okay, so only the moving ones you can jump on.
Okay. That
Inconsistent
sucks.
rules.
Yeah.
So you have to wait until he doesn't get. Yeah, you have to wait until he just rolls one, then you can jump on that and then jump over him.
Right. Huh. Ah. So you can't even go slow.
Nope.
And it barely hits them. They stop far enough away that you barely hit them. Was there health up here?
Watch out for the fall though. I don't know.
Oh, yep,
Okay.
there he is. Damn it.
Oh,
Hey. Nope. Yep.
There you go.
no.
Nice.
Just punching him right in the face.
Big hit. Big swing. Yes.
Nice.
Well, one thing they definitely got right is it is satisfying when you do knock the enemies back. That part is quite nice.
Maybe jump on the fire, you.
And this is 2-player, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, maybe this game is really meant to be co-opted. Which we're going to do some testing. Maybe we're going to be doing a little more of that, hopefully, in the near future.
Floating man.
Floating man.
Like such crap.
Your little heel is still touching.
Okay,
All right,
made
made
it.
it to another.
Hey. Wow.
Hello. Just the way he's sticking his head like just barely in. Hello. Good.
All right.
Good. Get me
All right.
away from here.
Get me away from here. Oh, we're going to change over here to our segment, which is going to be loose. It's going to be fast and loose this week because that's good enough for right now. And so it's going to be talking about Thanksgiving week. Some ideas we had were foods that you would only get this time of year, or even zooming out, maybe foods that you just got rarely, going over to people's houses and trying things for the first time. Thanksgiving is a place where you might have familiar favorites like turkey, but you might have some oddballs like grandma's, gelatin surprise. So
Full of staplers.
And then also another common thing we mentioned when we were planning was the book fair happened the week of Thanksgiving, which is also an interesting time for children's. So, how do you guys want to begin this? We want to go food first, I guess, I'm thinking.
Well, Kev, you have a story that may be food related that we will end with, right?
Yeah, you want to let's end
start with
that.
books. We'll start with
not food related.
Okay.
Certainly
I
not.
like it.
Okay.
Start with books then. Books are easier.
Okay.
I think in some ways.
So
book fair. I mentioned to these guys, I went to a school that did not have the book fair, and then by the time I went to school that did, I don't think they had it in high school. I don't remember. Anyway, I wasn't into books too much back then. But I have my own experiences of book fair, and I'm just going to bring it into library stuff. But I like for you fellas to start with book fair proper, the Scholastic branded, pamphlet-driven fundraiser, that thing.
Yeah, mine was usually, it was like a little, I don't know, like a little tiny mall for kids. You could get all kinds of weird stuff that was not books. I would be lucky to get maybe like a 20 and either have saved up myself or get a 20 for the Scholastic Book Fair, get a couple of Goosebumps books, get maybe it was like the piles of the book that was just like find the whatever. It'd be just a page full of chaos items, and you're just like, find 8 staplers or whatever it is.
Knock off Where's Waldo.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe one of those.
Love those highlights magazines too.
Highlight
I look
magazines.
forward to going to appointments where they had those suckers out. Those are competitive,
Yeah.
Those are I wonder if they have was that in the Olympics one year? I think. I'm stupid. Go ahead. That's like a Theo Von joke.
Yeah. You'd end up, I'd see the multicolor pens that would have like 8 inks in them. That with
Definitely. I need this, Mom. I gotta have it.
Yeah, I have to have
Look
it.
how convenient this is.
Look, I can know all of my notes for different classes.
I'm carrying like 7 pens with me. This would boil that down to the one pen that I have to manage.
Yeah, think of all the space I'm saving. Those were the main ones, and they had stuff like slap bracelets. I remember Lisa Frank stuff was quite frequent. Oh, Sam's got a friend that had a poem published in highlights.
Maybe highlights needs to be its own. Segment in the future. Maybe we grab a few and just do them for the stream, because that would bring me way back, man.
Speed run of highlights, sure.
Speed run of highlights, yeah, they were good. I mean, I don't know if there was a lot of print media for children in the 90s that had that broad of an appeal. I don't know a kid that didn't dig a highlights magazine. They had something for everybody in there. It's good stuff. Well done, highlights. Sorry, we were off on a highlight tangent here, but
part of it.
J Stu made an interesting comment here about no Bible book fair. That would be pretty funny, though. You walk into the book fair and it's just different versions of the Bible. Different covers, different fonts,
all same book, same content. Yeah.
There was a whole bookstore that was just Bibles.
Yeah.
Of different varieties.
Just Bibles.
Went there several times myself.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so book fair for you, Slop, was like an event where it wasn't necessarily about the books. I'm assuming you grabbed a couple books while you were there too.
Yeah, right? Goosebumps was usually my go-to, and I would get a couple of those, and then it was, in a weird way, it was similar to Halloween in that people would be like, check out my haul. I got, look at all the stuff I got at the book fair. So there was that fun, like, economy, secondary economy version of it too. It's like, maybe you buy something and you're like, it comes in a package. Like, this isn't what I thought it would be. But somebody was like, I'm into that. So you're like, all right, give me those slap bracelets. Take the steel out of those. Hurt somebody. Hurt myself with those.
Yeah, really? Whip them.
Wow. I remember that story. Now, this was probably underground, made up gobbledygook, but where someone was like, "Hey, man, you got to be careful with those slap bracelets. When the fabric starts to wear away, you got to be careful because I knew a kid who cut his wrist, man. He died right there. Yeah.
Died right there.
Bled out, man.
Right
Bled
there.
out right in front of me.
Right on the floor, man. 9-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. So dramatic. Kev? Your book fair experiences?
I remember the first time not knowing what it was, coming from a Bible school. What the book fair was. Like, okay, we're going to
there's more
fair.
books than the Bible?
I apparently, because reading was not a big part of my life, and it still to this day remains a small requirement to make it as an adult. But I remember going to the fair, walking in and being like, what is, it's the library with like tchotchke stuff in it that you get change in tickets for. So I didn't grasp the concept, and I didn't have any money because I didn't know what was going on, and I wouldn't have gotten any money anyway because they knew if I said, "Hey, can I have $20 to buy books?" Like, come on.
You're clearly buying drugs.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Just be honest.
I want
Just be
KFC.
honest. You know stuff. Yeah, probably. But I do remember getting like, I guess I had a couple of quarters in my pocket, and I got one of those stupid erasers that doesn't work, and I would always eventually just end up biting them and chewing them up. So I didn't have a lot of fun at the Scholastic Book Fair. I remember the posters, and I remember loving the posters and looking through all the posters and wanting so desperately to get that white Lamborghini Countach or the black Lamborghini Diablo poster. That's all I wanted, and then I would be complete. But no, we didn't have the $10 for that. But I don't remember being a lot of fun. I remember being like, this is just the library with extra crap in it. Can I go outside now, please?
Ready to smoke.
Yeah, I need to smoke.
Maybe that's the disconnect, Kev, is that whenever they started showing up in school, we were doing it for however many years, but you kind of came in at the tail end of like, I don't.
5th grade is when I went to regular school. Then I was already over books. Like, I know how to read. I'm good.
You had discovered your hate for reading. Yes.
Yeah. I read one Hank the Cowdog book, and until like 3 years ago, that was the last book I ever read.
Recite it back to front.
This man has a university degree, people.
And like one class away from my master's, and I was like,
Too much reading.
You want me to read what now?
Yeah, I had to read a book on elder abuse, and so what I did was I downloaded everything into PDF, then went to a program that translates text into speech, and I just listened to it.
Yeah.
Because
that kind of counts.
Yeah, that counts to me.
Does it? Audible books count?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
I
so.
don't read all the time.
I'm the most readed man ever.
Book a day, most readed man ever.
J Stu's bringing up, kind of buying
Magic Eye.
the buying of your childhood. Couldn't get the Magic Eye as a kid. Bought him last year because I'm a man now and I got that Magic Eye money.
Man, that Magic Eye stuff was everywhere. I don't know how. Like, I don't get some things that become so popular. That was one of those things I didn't get. I tried it and I was like, that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, there's something there. But it's just like,
I could never see him.
that's it.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, I
No,
never saw him. I was like,
either.
these are. Yeah.
Hurt
Exactly.
my eyes. I don't know what I'm looking at.
I see him everywhere, man. I can't stop seeing him now.
Yeah.
See faces and everything.
Yeah, I went through that door and I've never been able to get back out. Fucking Alice. Anyway, so I didn't have these experiences, but I had library day. And library day was always fun. I remember when you go to a real small school like that, there's a level of like intimacy that's different maybe than going to a large school like I did later, where you know every kid very well, and you know every kid's parents very well, and their associated family members and friends. Like, you know everyone super well. So when we started going to library days, like, I remember it being a little bit competitive, maybe. And so I found this book early on. It was like, learn how to read super fast. It was one of those books with like just like a red and then big white letters. Learn to read as fast as possible, whatever. And I was like, well, then I'm gonna win. If this library thing is like, if they're grading us, I'm gonna beat the shit out of everyone else. So I read that first, but I really didn't really read it. I just wanted to have other kids notice me reading it, you know?
Like the dictionary.
Yeah, and like as I would go, it was like I was getting faster and faster through the book.
It's working. It's working.
Exactly. And so then I started reading books kind of fast actually after that, but I wasn't really digesting them and getting the joy out of them. I was just like trying to read as many and as fast as I could so I could turn them back into the librarian, and she'd be like, "You're already done?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I am." You know. And then I found the books maybe that I really liked the best during early elementary school, which are the Choose Your Own Adventure. We've talked about them on this stream before. And I think it's interesting too for millennial people this is why GTA 3 and associated games were so important, is because it was like finally a game where I can just do what I want to do and not have to follow somebody else's guidelines or limitations. And that's what I really liked about the Choose Your Own Adventure book, because it gave you a lot more freedom, and I needed that. I felt like I really liked that. And that must have just been something bubbling up as a generational thing. Like, we wanted to have our own ways to do it. And so that was fun. I like the shoes. And they're really, like, sometimes it would be actually kind of a letdown, because I was pretty fast at reading too, but I was actually interested in those. But if you choose certain paths, like, you could read that sucker in like 10 minutes. And it's like, well, okay, I'll try again. Try a different way. It's like a video game book.
I could never get into those because it would be like, do you go through the door? Yes or no? And then I'd go look at yes, and then I'd go look at no. I'm like, maybe I'll go.
Bookmarking everyone so that you can go back.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
No sticky notes, just fingers.
Right?
Yeah, I like those though. Okay, maybe we'll switch over to Thanksgiving foods and other foods that we didn't. Well, I introduced one earlier, which is our family's Thanksgivings. Hey, Mo, welcome back, man. It's been a minute. Love having you in the chat. Thanksgiving foods that would show up only for Thanksgiving, things you would look forward to. Generally speaking, our Thanksgivings were relatively large. I would say it was going to be our family plus extended families members. Sometimes these would be even like quite large. I think maybe up to like 25, 30 people. Most of the time it was probably in the 15 to 20 people. Am I getting that? Is that good guesstimations, Kev?
I would say possibly even more than that. On the low end, it'd be 15. On the high end, it'd be 35.
Okay, yeah. So there's a pretty big range. I liked the anticipation, the excitement of like, hey, people are all coming over. I can just speak for Kev here. We dreaded the the prologue.
Pop's doing it right now.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. Our dad right now is probably listening to this far away as he's doing dishes and sweeping floors and fluffing pillows. And
He borrowed my carpet cleaner.
He borrowed, exactly. Things need to be just so proper, or else our family members won't want to hang out with us unless the house is just perfectly
Putting on airs.
So then there were foods, and then you got an interesting mix here, because we would usually host, not always, but we would usually host, and we would have the staples right there. There's going to be some potato-y dishes, usually 2, maybe even 3 if you get lucky, potato-type dishes. You might get your mashed, and then you might get your twice baked, and you also could get scalloped or some other variety in there as well. So that was fun. And then the turkey and that kind of stuff. But then the family members would bring other things. And 2 things I'm just going to highlight, and I'm just going to do my best from memory, Kev can help me, were my grandmother's dishes. We called her Gram. And she would bring usually some kind of dessert adjacent dish. And one of the more famous one, I think it was called ambrosia salad. Is that what the technical name was?
That sounds right.
But it was more like Jell-O
with some shit in it.
with a lot of stuff folded in.
Ugh.
And it might be like pineapples in there.
Pineapples, cherries,
marshmallows, cherries,
marshmallows,
Okay.
a nut of some kind.
Okay.
And then that was version 1 with the Jello as the base, the glue. And there was an alternate version, which was like she would call that fruit salad, and that would be basically all the same things, but maybe coconut, walnuts,
Waldorf salad.
They called that one, yeah. But it might have had like mayo almost as a way to hold that one together.
Yes. That's what that is. Yes.
It's pretty good, actually. So I remember
good.
as a kid, it was a nice go-between because there's so many different kinds of food that you're throwing at you. You know, I like to have okay, let me just hit that ambrosia for a minute. Let me just cleanse that up, and then we can get back to something else.
So Sam's saying they made the same thing. Green, yes, it was very unnatural green.
Unnatural green, yeah.
I don't know where it came from. So it was sort of neon green. It seemed to glow in the dark if you would. Just
I think
leave
it's
it in
probably
a
there's
room.
probably plenty of that still living in your body, Kev, floating around.
Yeah.
Because I used to eat the hell out of that stuff because it was I don't know why,
Jalapenos? Oh, no, she didn't say that. I read for some reason green Jello pineapples all together. So it was like jalapenos. Maybe I'm gonna
That'd
make
be
some
good,
ambrosia
though.
salad with jalapenos. That sounds pretty
a
good.
little
actually.
sweet heat.
Sweet heat, baby.
I guess it was like a 60s or 50s thing because everybody's grandma just used to make that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess. 'Cause
I've
everybody has a
seen-
memory of that.
Low effort. I mean, let's get real here. It's a low effort dish. You know,
a couple
just
of cans and
throwing
Jello.
stuff. Yeah, you're throwing stuff together. Yeah, chef's kiss after.
Did you have that, Joe?
No, I don't remember any. If we had them, I certainly stayed away from them because it looked. It was probably a texture thing of like I don't want Jello and nuts. That was like a nightmare for me. So if it ever anything like that ever showed up, certainly not. Get away from me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, one advantage. Maybe this will be my last bit here. One advantage that Kev and I certainly have over most of our contemporaries, and this is now, funneled down to my own children, but we had broad palates. There was really nothing that we wouldn't eat. There was one thing that we wouldn't eat, which were liver dumplings. And I think later we, maybe tried them out, but initially we were forced to eat everything, but then later we welcomed it. And I really appreciate that because again, like my plate was full of all kind of stuff. And I see these kids nowadays and even friends growing up like chicken nugget kids is what I call them. So you're missing out, man. You are missing out. There's so much out there to try,
Yeah.
Get your fingers dirty.
plain and dry, taco plain and dry. Ugh. That's just a slab
Grow
of meat and
up.
sugar bread.
I mean,
It's
like what you want to
on there.
like, but I don't think you can't actually know what you like until you go out there and try a little bit,
Yeah.
Staying in that safety zone and shit. Anyway, I'll put my little baby soapbox away.
I had common Thanksgiving only dish that we had that I make now if I go to like a Friendsgiving or something or a family Thanksgiving. Broccoli, chicken nugget adults.
Sam.
Ugh.
Agreed. Like what happened? Arrested
What
Development.
happened?
What
Yeah.
happened?
A broccoli casserole that my grandma gave me the recipe for, and I'll tell you what, the secret ingredient for a long time was cream of shrimp. You mixed in with the cheese base, brought enough.
Interesting.
Yeah, and now you can't find cream of shrimp, so
You gotta
I'm
make
not-
it yourself. Just chew the shrimp up. And
Yeah, baby bird that shit.
into the pot,
Just like grandma taught me.
just like grandma. Ugh. No, that's a great one, and oh man. That was the main one that I looked forward to. You mentioned the multiple types of potatoes, and yeah, as long as I got a mashed potato,
yeah.
and
I loved having the options though. I mean, mashed potatoes
Oh.
are like, you better have that. That's
Right.
gonna be like almost
Mandatory.
a standard. But like if you got a couple twice baked in there too, maybe some scallop.
baby.
sure,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
some
Great little
some
appetizer.
au gratin.
Maybe the breakfast before you'd have some of those like breakfast scramble style little potato squares or whatever. I don't know what do you call those? I don't know.
Little red potatoes?
home fries.
No, like you cube potatoes up and you kind of pan fry it with your scramble and all that. I don't know. They have a name for it. I can't remember. Anyway,
Well,
that's breakfast. That's breakfast Thanksgiving.
yeah. Which is
Although-
interesting.
I was gonna say, did you guys like just not eat and just get as hungry as you possibly could?
Yeah, I don't
That's a
remember
slippery
breakfast.
slope because you could end up getting pretty hangry and then just like not enjoying your food.
Yeah. So good. We didn't do breakfast. There was no breakfast, and we would
Ever in your whole life?
My whole life, we've never had it. I don't know what it is. You keep saying
What?
it, and you guys don't tell me what it is. No, on Thanksgiving Day, the plan was there wouldn't be a breakfast because Thanksgiving was a late lunch scenario. So yeah, it would be 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and we would have there'd be some kind of finger foods, your deviled eggs.
Oh, deviled eggs.
Yeah.
Another great Thanksgiving classic.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was, then I wasn't allowed to eat a whole tray of deviled eggs, so I had to be judicious or like
Yeah. Who's writing these rules?
Yeah, all the parents blocking the
Go ahead and
fridge.
stop me. Go ahead
I would
and stop
agree,
me.
by the way, that is the move, is whoever brings or makes the deviled eggs, you're going to eat those while you're waiting for everything else to percolate and get ready. So that's a nice little amuse-bouche, or whatever they call it, a little single biter.
So outside of deviled eggs, which is going to be one of mine, because to me that's mandatory daily diet consumption.
Daily?
Deviled egg. Yeah. Have a mandatory 4 deviled egg minimum per my day.
Gotcha.
So I start my day and end my day. It's deviled eggs.
Yeah.
Green bean casserole. Something you always. I don't ever remember having green bean casserole outside of Thanksgiving because it's not very good.
But for some reason, it does work in the trio of turkey and gravy and potato. Having the green bean casserole as like the trio there, it rounds it out in some strange way.
It's because,
and I will say this too, Kev, with the green bean casserole, I've had good green bean casserole where someone actually gets green beans not out of a can and cooks them properly, and they have a nice little bite to them and stuff. Yep. That actually tastes much, much better. But I understand, again, back to grandma's uncanning recipe. Yeah, I get it. It's work.
Yeah.
Sorry, I derailed you, Kev. Go ahead.
No, you're good. But something that I rarely get, but I will eat every day of my life, like the deviled eggs, is dressing or stuffing, depending on how you want to call it and what you're doing with it. In the bird is stuffing. Outside of the bird is dressing for the bird. I could eat a whole plate of that. And recently at Kelly's I did. Several of the family
members. Did they put your picture on the wall?
Most dressing consumed in one sitting. No, they didn't want their side, so I said, "We'll just put some extra dressing on that." And I had like 4 plates of dressing just surrounding me.
Put some dressing on that thing.
Put some dressing on that thing. Yeah, I'll eat a whole plate of just dressing and turkey. But that's really it for me. I'm happy with just deviled eggs and dressing and a little side of turkey, and then throw that salad in there, that weird Jello salad, and then of course some mashed potatoes, and then I'm gonna graze some double stuffed Oreo potatoes. What are they called? Twice baked potatoes.
Dessert potatoes.
All right, I'm ready. So Thanksgiving is by far my favorite holiday, just for the fact that the point of it is to sit around and eat. I'm sure there's other things that go along with it, but we all know what we're here for. We're here to eat. They haven't been able to figure out how to make it a money spending holiday other than buying a turkey, and that's all I'm here for. Let's eat. Yeah. Let's shut down the stream and let's go start cooking right now.
Yeah, Mo, I agree, Mo. I'm getting hungry too, man.
Indeed. Now, turkey, maybe we'll just linger here for just a moment before we transition away. When we were kids, standard oven turkey, which I always found like, okay, this is fine. I don't mind it.
Gravy on it, it's all right.
In as Kev and I started to take over cooking duties in our 20s, frying turkey was something that we introduced to the family, and that's become the way. So now, in my opinion, fried turkey or smoked turkey is what you want to do for sure. Actually, having both is really nice if you're able to, like a Cajun fried turkey and a nice slow smoked turkey is brine them first. Please brine them first. So much better. But
my quick turkey, how I do it, you take your turkey, you can leave it frozen. You make your brine, stick it in a big bucket, and stick it in the fridge and let it defrost while it brines. That's about 24 to 48 hours, depending on how big your turkey is. Then you take it out, take all the goo out of it, and then you spatchcock it. That's where you cut the spine out, turn it in half. Then you take a couple sticks of butter, melt them, get your injector, and just fill that bird and just pour it right in your mouth.
One for me, one for you. One for me.
The PSI.
Doesn't clean the syringe in between, gives himself salmonella. butter poisoning.
I died doing what I loved. Yeah, and then smoke that for 6 to 8 hours, depending on how big your bird is. Chef's kiss.
So good. Well, we hope that from St. Kohzee here to all of you, we hope that you have a beautiful, wonderful Thanksgiving this week with plenty of carbs and various sundries. I think it's meant to be hanging out with people you love, which is a nice bonus, but let's not kid ourselves. It's about the eating. So, season's eatings, I think, as they call it. All right. Any other moments here we need to encapsulate, or can we move on?
Do you want me to tell my story?
Oh yeah, Kev's story.
Okay.
Yeah, we almost just left it in the
I'm gonna
dust.
tell this story, and then I'm gonna run away, and then I'm gonna come back and we'll go to the game.
And
So the Thanksgiving was at our house this year. The whole family was there. Everyone had already eaten. Everyone's in their, I don't know, refractory period, whatever you call it, where everyone's just sitting down and yes.
can we get a rough year of what year? Because I want to imagine it's 1997. I need to go. I need to drift there for a moment.
I'm thinking it was. Let's see. Amy had the red Saturn.
Okay.
So that would put me.
That's like 99, 2000, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm 6th, 7th grade, maybe. Probably 6th grade. So I'm 6th grade. We'll say 99 before the new millennia. This is my last act of the millennium.
Willennium, I believe they called it.
Yes, thank you. So everyone's hanging out, relaxing, doing all this stuff, and Taylor, Tanner, and I were kind of all similar age. Our cousins were all similar age, so we were going to go hang out and play. So the only place where there weren't adults was the garage. And the garage door was shut because we had to look nice. You can't have people walking past all of our garage junk. So garage door shut. We're in there hanging out, playing, standing next to Mom's Z28.
Oh, yeah.
We're in there playing, hanging out, having a good time. And I start to feel my tummy rumble. And yeah, and something wasn't right in Texas. But the tummy's rumbling. But I don't want to stop playing because I'm not going to stop playing, even no matter what bodily functions are about to occur. So I'm in the garage holding and sweating, and Amy, for some reason, decides to open the garage door, which at our old house was incredibly loud, and I got scared and did a quick movement and evacuated myself in the garage.
Yes.
So I have the quick moment of warm fart or full pants. And it was full pants. And so now I have to figure out a way to not let anyone know that this has just happened to me. And so I start the shuffle. And we had our garage had a little washroom and then right to the bathroom right there. But that was the fancy bathroom that you weren't supposed to use. It was filled with the little soaps that look like candies, towels that don't dry you off, but they look really nice. So I start scootling to the bathroom. Make it through the washroom. Get into the powder room, we called it, even had a fancy name. Get into the powder room, and it is just a disaster. So I'm taking out garbage bags, clothes are being thrown away, socks are being thrown away, everything is going in the garbage can, and I'm cleaning everything up as best I can. And I'm like, okay, I think I successfully did that, and nobody knows what happened. So I go back out into the garage. And as soon as I open the door, I see a little trail of Hershey Kisses.
No!
that nobody has noticed yet. Oh. So I get to work somehow, magically cleaning this up. They didn't notice. They never knew. I told Taylor this story a few years ago. He had no idea that I was just picking up piles off the floor. And so I'm thinking, I made it out of this. I made it. I'm perfectly good. So I was like, all right, enough time has passed. I can go upstairs and actually take a shower. So I go back inside the house, and I see my mom and my dad in their bedroom, which was really in the same hallway as the powder room. So I can straight down from the garage to their bedroom to the powder room. So I'm walking down there, and I hear Mom saying, I don't know what happened in the bathroom, and Aunt Mary was the one who had just left the bathroom. Oh my God! Said, I think
we need to call an ambulance.
Aunt Mary might have had an accident. And I was like, "What are you guys talking about?" She's like, "The bathroom is." And I looked in there. I was like, "I hadn't cleaned up at all. This was a crime scene of some sort." And so I just I'll clean it up. Don't worry, I'll clean it up.
I'll take the hit on this one, guys.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Of course.
To this day, nobody's ever told Aunt Mary that she was at one point blamed for destroying the bathroom. I'm sure to work through the grapevine now down to Aunt Mary, but I apologize, Aunt Mary, for letting you take that hit.
That's right.
It was a moment of weakness, which I have repeated many times since then.
Wow. Well, for those people in the chat that were just salivating earlier with all the memories and nostalgias and foods, this is a great way to turn that around. You know what I mean? Just to turn all that off, sober you right up.
Yep. Not hungry anymore at all.
With the Kev shitting his pants story.
Speaking of which, quick trip to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh. Gather round the YouTube kids. Let me tell you about the Thanksgiving when I had a Play-Doh factory in me britches. Oh, we can't slow down Jace, too. He's still hungry. He's just a mature adult. That's all that is. He can handle that kind of stuff.
Indeed. Wow, that was fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes our best segments are the ones we don't really plan and we just riff. Sometimes they're our worst. This one might have been a better one. All right, I believe our next game, Kev is going to play Wild Guns, and he's not going to be able to load it up and play it until he returns.
It's true.
So this is the part where Joe has prepared a monologue for you all.
Oh, Kev's back. Sorry. Well,
oh, dang it.
Dang almost.
I guess Macbeth will have to wait until next week.
Oh, no, we can. I don't have to play.
Oh, he can do it. I mean, he learned it.
Yeah.
I mean, you let the guy learn it.
All right, Kev's going to stream Wild Guns here. A wild thing.
Oh, that's a huge bear face. Let's wait for Kev to start streaming there.
Yeah, if you guys like that story, I got a bunch more if you guys want to make that a weekly segment.
God, that needs to be, if there's ever another Kevy's Corner, that's maybe something you could look into, repeating stories. All right, get everything lined up. Turn into the things on.
All right, Wild Guns.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo game.
Yeah, Aunt Mary. Next time you see her, everyone just apologize for me.
Sorry about Kev.
Our games did not have a theme or whatever. We didn't have like a reason to pick these other than last week my streaming software crashed. And then, I don't know, I saw Wild Guns when I was looking for a game. I was like, Kev would like that. So just playing games this week.
Hey, you were right.
I don't know if there's any...
Go easy. Or, I mean...
Easy? All right.
I think so. Because this kind of game, I want to see more of it.
Yeah.
3-button game.
What is BGM test?
Music.
Big gun music.
Oh, big gun music. Hell yeah.
That's what I play at the gym.
All right, we're definitely going for Clint. That's a man right there.
Clint Westwood. Jumping.
This is not a Konami game, right?
No.
Okay, just kind of feels like it already.
Natsumi, I believe, was the company. Look at this.
Yeah, I love that guy with the knife. He's got a lot of gall here.
Yeah.
He's actually the hardest one to get rid
showing
of.
up. Don't they have a phrase about showing up with a knife to a gunfight? And he's wrecking shop.
This feels like an arcade game.
Yeah, this is very arcade style.
Lord.
Yeah, they're starting you off, man. They're just a barrage of enemies.
Hitting that contra pose too. That
I put it on easy, didn't I?
Maybe you accidentally hit it to hard.
Oh, you rolled it back over to ultra hard.
Yeah, maybe you did on accident, honestly.
I'm just ultra crappy.
No, you were playing it earlier during the test and you were doing just fine.
Yeah, he's like a shotgun machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
Shot Sheen.
One of the lost Sheen brothers.
All right, so it's like a lasso thing. If I tap it, I can lasso people.
Oh, that's cool. Can you lasso this dude? Oh, nice.
Yeah, the way he comes in, he's just like shimmies crab walk right over to you. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I was mentioning to Kev a little bit before the stream. This is very Wild West Jim,
Wild Wild West.
Jim West Desperado. Exactly, Kev. We've got some machines here, some robots in our. Yeah, that. Or is this modern day and it just happens to be taking place in a desert town?
All right, got gun upgrades.
Hell yes.
It's got an MP5.
Oh, I can blow that thing up. That. Wow.
Okay.
Oh, baby. I am all as man.
All right, this says it's a space western shooting gallery video game.
Space Western shooting gallery. Okay.
Yeah.
Lasso.
Grab walk.
So.
Okay, the lasso is
Lasso.
OP.
Yeah.
He covers up. Please don't.
Please stop cheaping me.
These robots got personality.
It is an arcade port, okay.
It's an arcade port? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thanks, Mel. Definitely feels like one. I don't remember this in the arcade, though.
I definitely feel like this would be cool with a,
Yeah. Blaster in your hand.
yeah.
So how would you?
Oh, my lord.
Guns everywhere.
That.
Lasso.
God.
I think you must have some kind of screen clear. Maybe that's the purple ones at the bottom.
I do have a screen clear.
Okay.
I think let's try this and give me them TNT.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
That's great. I love the screen clear. That's TNT, baby.
Yeah, this is. How many fat cooks they got back there?
Too many cooks, I guess.
Oh,
A
my
whole
God.
mess of them now.
Oh, running out of time.
Wow.
I can't
sure.
control with the time.
I can't control time.
What am I supposed to
Time
do?
Cop. Was there a Time Cop game, Slop?
Yeah, we played it on the stream.
What?
We did?
We did.
Time Cop?
Yes, sir.
I gotta look. I don't believe you.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, it was very awful. Oh, there's some sort of businessman? Ah!
Businessman getting his pushed in.
Well, if we did play on the stream, we didn't record it because I searched Time Cop in the doc and I don't see it. I don't remember playing it, but
Uh-oh. Feel like we got a Big Mama coming up.
Yeah,
Them lassos ready.
Big Mama
save
time.
state.
Oh, he's immune to the Big Mama. He's immune to my lasso.
Where's his hitbox?
Ooh!
Gatling. Okay, he's got an animation. Head, probably, yes.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, he's dropping nukes on you.
give me them chicken.
Oh yeah, this like you feel like you at least want a mouse with this game. Oh, mouse and keyboard would probably be really good for this. I mean, if you could hook up a mouse.
Bad idea. What? It didn't even give me a warning. It normally gives you a little like, look out.
I guess whenever you see him reach for the handle,
Ah, fair.
there you go.
All right, we got a grenade gun,
G gun.
40 millimeter.
Oh yeah.
you don't like that.
You don't like that much.
Whoa.
Give him the bump.
There you go. He's
Eat
getting
some
there. It
Nice.
is.
Headless.
Oh.
That music's really cool. Goes well.
Yeah, it's the right energy for this style of game.
Yeah.
Celebratory, yeah.
Look, they even gave him a little stubbles.
His head is a rectangle.
Hey, some of us have rectangle heads. Leave us alone.
Oh, choose your adventure.
Okay.
I like that. Love the choice. Ah, great 2P game.
That's what
Dang
we
it.
wanted to do, Mo. We haven't figured out yet how to play it over the interwebs.
Yeah.
I think we're going to try a
Maybe.
solution though,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, we have a solution that we're going to experiment with.
I'm gonna go train. I feel like the train's gonna be one of those ones where it's constantly moving and you
Yeah.
have to go forward. Oh wait, no, it can't be.
And is this? I might be thinking of another game. Well, let's see what the stage is because I might have a guess at what the locomotion might be.
Locomotion.
Nope.
Emotion.
You're just you're on the train. Okay. And Mad Max is trying to stop you. Robot horse.
Robot horse running faster.
These little guys.
Oh, I love
Wow.
the muscle dudes. That's great.
Damn near lost a $400 hand card.
Yeah, exactly.
BRB.
Dropping them nukes on you again.
That is not a.
That's perfect. They're just working, man. They're just trying to finish their shift out. Yeah, this is wild too. You go from dune buggies to these bat wing dudes to like people doing those push carts.
Yo, what is this? Space Cowboys? What is it?
I love the mishmash.
Yeah, space western shooting gallery set in the Wild West with steampunk and sci-fi influences.
Something for everybody.
Oh my good lord!
I like how you have like a full health bar and stuff too. Look at this dude. Axl Rose shows up. He doesn't even. He's just taunting you.
Yeah.
Can't even
I'll
hurt
just
him.
crab walk across this train. Oh, and then he pirouettes.
What is happening?
He's Vegas.
Oh, me!
Oh,
Okay,
he
now
got
he's-
you with
yeah.
the hip lasso coming
Yeah,
at
hip
you.
lasso.
I don't
He's
like
harnessing
this guy
his.
at all. His
Wow.
accuracy is 100%. All right, that's my last life, I think.
Kev, you need to do what Slop does. I did it on mine too. You can make one of your extra buttons like a save state, so you don't have to stop.
Ooh, smart.
It's pretty good.
Oh, I missed it.
Man, there's so much on the screen too.
Yeah.
All right,
Maybe
I'm done with
screen
this guy.
clear next time they're all out there. Okay, that works.
And he got rid of everything. That was all it took. Blowing it up. Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
description, Mo.
Exactly, Mo.
Oh, seriously?
So your lasso being OP, now they're lassoing you back. Yeah. It looked like you still had health, or am I looking in the wrong spot? I thought the green bar was your health.
He throws them too fast. I can't do anything.
It looks like he throws like a couple.
I didn't even do anything.
Do you like that? You got like. Whoa!
You get so focused on one thing, like all these games, that you.
Yeah, the green.
Yeah,
is
I guess I'm
something
not.
else.
That green bar must not be the health then.
Yeah,
That
you,
might like one up.
Must be
what is
points.
it? Maybe it's ammo for when you have a gun. That's not your standard gun.
No, because it gives me a little.
I'm watching.
Oh, maybe it's you fill up your bomb meter.
Oh, that's it.
I don't know.
So our face is our health then? It's a, Duke Nukem Wolfenstein kind of thing? No?
I think you can only get hit once. Or you can't.
okay.
Yeah, it's one hit
So you're
death.
only getting one hit. Okay, dang. I thought maybe you'd get a couple more hits, which
Yeah.
I prefer.
Yeah, a life bar would be nice.
I agree.
Jeez.
Gosh.
Good lord, I hate that guy. All right. I'm waiting for these jabronis to come out, and I'm going to TNT them. Come on. Come on. Not today. That is
Pride cometh before a fall.
So is this fight just timed?
Yeah, I'm waiting
Yeah.
the clock out.
Okay.
See if the time comes back on the next one.
Yeah, time regens to 40. So it's just survival.
Yeah. Like I think you can destroy the turret. But maybe you have to section for the timer. It doesn't just have to
No,
wait
if
there.
I can.
I think it's feasible. You can do it. Yeah, just an army of... I like that they get blown up by the train exploding.
Yeah.
The guys in the sky.
Maybe just focus on the turret for the first, because like it goes into frame and it takes a while before it actually starts shooting at you.
Right, it starts to like smoke a little bit.
Yeah. Wow. So get all the way to the right now, and then you should be able to focus. Or you could.
If I get all the way to the right, I can't dodge once that thing starts going off. All right, I hate these guys so much.
There you go.
I thought I killed it.
It's just cracked.
There you go.
There it goes.
Now I got my shoot gun.
Shoot gun, shoot gun.
Automatic.
Maybe stay state since you got past that part too.
Right.
This game looks really cool. I'd love to play this 2P.
Okay, here we go. When the player's bullets fired by enemies, a gauge at the bottom of the screen will fill. Once filled, the player will be awarded a Vulcan gun, the most powerful weapon in the game, which grants invincibility. The gauge will then begin to deplete, and the Vulcan gun will disappear once empty.
So you only get the green bar to fill up when you hit other enemy
Bullets.
ammunitions with
Yeah.
yours?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting mechanic.
Seems like a risk reward, of course, because you have to stay in the line of fire to be able to do that. Oh, look at this doofus.
What does a P gun do?
I don't know.
Pop gun?
It's like a blunderbuss or something. It has a flared barrel.
Yeah, that sucks if there's like a power down weapon. That's lame.
Oh, it is.
I hate that. There's something though.
He's here.
But he's here. Whoa.
Look out.
God.
If you hit it like a little boop too late.
Yeesh.
And let's go back to these jabronis and get these guys. So I have to hit their bullet with my bullet.
That's what it says. And I don't know if it's certain bullets or if it's all bullets or what.
What?
Oh, where'd that come from?
Oh, it like landed off screen on your left.
Oh, okay.
Lame.
That sucks.
Whew. This is an intense game.
I shouldn't have had all that sausage for breakfast. I mean, the track again, music track is... Also, let me shoot this train to death.
Luckily, it's labeled boss.
Conveniently.
Whoa!
Wow.
Give me a second.
All right.
Yeah,
Clear.
buddy!
Cleared.
Maybe I should put the heart rate monitor on for when Kev's playing games.
No. You need some smoke breaks in it. Like, give me an intermission or something.
Cowboy's got to smoke.
All right. I'm guessing here's this guy again. I got one Boomba left. Hey!
Oh, he's meleeing you
What?
too.
I guess I got to jump up at him.
Or maybe melee back. Parry. I don't know if it does that.
A parry.
Parry.
A Steve Perry. Now, I think you have to roll through him when he charges you. I think that's I think that's about all you can do based on how fast he's moving.
There we go.
That's
That
gun
shot.
for him. No, not into it, you dingus.
Okay, you're shooting those mute. Oh,
It's
did
all his
get a
little
couple
boyfriends
shots.
in the background.
Little
Yeah,
boyfriends.
did get a couple of shots on their shots though from the background boyfriends, as you call them.
Oh, I just saved it over my...
Oh,
Well, let's see what a continue gets you then.
yeah. See where it starts you.
I do like that fill though.
It
Laser
starts you
drums,
back at the
baby.
beginning. That might be it for me.
Oh,
We'll see what
no.
Andy does. I definitely
Andy
see
waits.
what
I hear.
Oh, okay, you get to pick another
All right,
stage at
right.
least.
Yeah, I'll pick a different
Check
one.
something else out.
Damn, Andy's stacked.
Big guns, huh?
Screen I would have focused on. Hell with your forklift. Oh!
You're at the gun factory, it looks like.
I am the gun factory. I really want to see what the... What'd you call it? The Vulcan gun or whatever it
Yeah.
was? So I got... Oh, good lord.
What?
What?
Ooh, what was that?
It was on the ground. A
Oh.
dynamite was hanging out there.
All right, we're done with this thing.
I don't know. Pretty
Apparently
strong.
we're not done with it.
There's
There.
a gun up top. Oh.
The guys in the windows are little short, bald, bearded guys looking like my dad.
Shotgun, baby.
I got like, I think one more bullet and I get to get the... Oh, where's Boston? Never mind.
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
maybe it was two more.
Hey.
Vulcan time.
Yes, we got to see the
That's what
Vulcan.
that's my goal, is to get the Vulcan time. I don't know if those count if I hit these. Wow,
She's got a baseball bat. That's cool.
There it is.
Vulcan gun.
You're invincible.
Oh, it's a machine. Oh, I'm invincible?
Yeah.
Got my face. Oh, no.
Oh, he's a robot too. Everybody's a robot.
It's time.
That's cool.
Oh, nope.
That was cool, though.
Yeah,
I got
could-
plenty of these. I ain't worried about you jabronis.
You little shields. You little refrigerator doors. So is that like a really tiny like drone tank, or is it really far in the background? I guess they're little drones.
Oh, if I hit it when it's running away, it blows up the guys.
Ah, okay. Strats.
Ah, too far away. I shot him anyway. I don't like you.
Yeah, he's. Whoa!
Get out of here. Her
Home
baseball
run
bat
bat.
is way cooler than
Yeah.
his. Oh, this guy again.
Robot businessman. What? He's crawling. He's cuddling around.
He's a terrible boss. I mean, maybe with his boyfriend
Yeah.
up here, but
And the accountant.
oh, he got me.
Wow.
He first said that.
Terrible, huh?
Yeah.
Got me. I was too busy looking at his little guy up there. Oh, we get to try the. I almost don't. I want to save the Vulcan gun now.
Yeah, try
Okay.
it.
So let's give you one of these.
Well,
Ah, dang it!
Oh, it automatically switches to
yeah.
it.
Yeah, you can't save it.
Does it
Wait.
carry over to the next screen? Nope.
Oh, for a second. No, it doesn't. Oh,
And
but
it
it
took
saved
a-
me. It left me my my
It left,
progress.
it left you some. You had way more than that when the screen
Yeah, you had way
changed.
more than that. I agree.
Yeah, that seems.
Come here.
Whoosh.
I love that.
Hard to be strategic about. Yeah, it's you have to be really good to plan when you're getting the Vulcan. And you know she's in, what is she? Are they mercenaries?
She's in another game?
No, I said what? I was saying, what are these guys? Your characters? Are they mercenaries?
Oh.
They're bounty hunters. Yeah.
Oh. I like the little noise the little Asian lady noise they made her have. Yep.
Yeah.
Come here. Give me that shoot guns.
Yeah. This is like.
Jump for it.
I mean, yeah, I would watch this movie.
Give
We're
us
just-
the remakes we actually want, please.
Yeah. Make movies based on games that I will actually watch. Don't make Borderlands.
Oh,
I
his
can't dodge
shot
it.
is super fast. That's why.
I wanted this guy to come up so I can. There it is again. Can't pause it without having a good little look.
It's not my fault. Like, all the frames of her jumping are like that. It's not my fault. Sorry.
I do like how she's holding her hat, though. I can't lose that.
Style.
Just. Wow, yeah, that's a. Okay.
Come here. He dingus. Oh, hey there.
Oh,
I'm sure
he
if you
just
can
comes
shoot
back.
when he's crawling. I'm not sure if it's hurting him.
No, it doesn't. I like when the little pose he makes when he gets hit, though.
Wow.
Stop it.
It's like the way he falls down like a little spaghetti man.
Is the audio getting garbly for you, Slop?
Yeah, it's a little garbled on my end.
This happens with Kev's emulator, I think, often.
Really?
Like we play for a little while and then it just starts to degrade. Happened with their game a couple weeks ago, the Double Helix or whatever.
Really?
Broken Helix, yeah.
Sounds fine now.
back now.
Yeah.
Back now.
With this, wow, what are we looking at here, boss? Stingray boss?
Brain stingray.
Brain ray.
Ooh. Zapped yo dumbass. Oh, didn't mean to do that. That's okay, though.
Okay.
Button.
Oh, dang. Is that a good spot then, you think,
Yeah,
Ass?
that's a good spot.
Yes.
You gotta rank these mugs.
All right. We shall move on to rating when Slop says that we are good to go and rate them.
And here we're going. We're ready.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I'm just going to mute this game real quick.
Oh, let me.
That's all right.
Hey, I got third place, though. That's not bad.
Eh. A.
Hey.
All right. We are going to move on to our patented St. Kohzee video game rating system. And that means we're going to look at this game and give it a rating overall, but also in 3 important categories: game design, gameplay, and satisfaction. Yes, those are our trio. And so we're going back to the first game, which was the Asterix and Obelix game. That was based on some Euro comic book characters that we weren't familiar with. It's a platformer. It's a platformer of, I guess, by nature. And so we'll lead here with Slop, if you don't mind, with the game design. So let's graphics, sound, and story.
So the graphics were really great. The animations were good. It all fit together well stylistically. And again, I think, they had a lot of stuff to pull from. You said that comic was started in the 60s. So they've had like 60 years. I take it to be like a Garfield for America. Like that's maybe the popularity of, like, it's ubiquitous everywhere. Everyone knows what these characters are in Europe. Maybe not. Obviously, this game never came stateside, probably for that reason. The sound, I like the music's good. Some of the little voices, the pirate guy that throws the rocks at you, he had a good voice clip. And then
That was like a Tim Allen, Kev.
yeah. And Bear, maybe you and maybe you talked about this in the beginning, and I wasn't paying attention, just trying to figure out the game. But the gist of the storyline for the game, do you remember what that was? From your time
It's
playing
something like all their comic books start the same way, where it's like 50 BC, the Romans have taken over the entire world, and this one small Gaul village has been a holdout, and they've been unable to pin them down, I guess.
Okay.
And I guess our heroes are these, kind of standard, I don't know, what Laurel and Hardy types, I guess, maybe.
That's pretty good.
Something like that.
Yeah, so the story could be, I don't know if that comic book has storylines, but it could be from that. It could be, obviously, their characters that, like the Looney Tunes, that would just lend themselves to, like, make up a story for the game. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be anything
the
in particular.
universe.
Right, yeah.
Canon.
It doesn't be canon, the lore, the multiverse. So, I mean, in those categories, I'll say, I'll give this to Lieutenant Dan, actually.
I agree. I think this is its strongest category in my opinion, because it looks great. The animations were good. The sound was excellent, both music and effects. The story, it has a story, and it gave us that. We didn't read it, but there is a reason that we're there. And again, like maybe that's a hero narrative. We're saving the entire world, I guess, starting with our village. So all that's quite compelling. And again, if you knew these characters, I think it would be even more compelling, because it looks good from our eyes, and we don't know anything about what the comic book looks like. So, Kev, any additions for game design?
No, it's great. If you'd have popped this in your SNES, you'd be like, wow, this looks great. The scrolling looked great. The water effects were some of the better ones that I've seen in any NES game. This is an NES, right? Or Genesis?
SNES, yeah.
Okay, SNES. Yeah, it looks better than most SNES games, and the water effects were great. Sound was good. Story, don't know. Yeah, Lieutenant Dan all the way.
Cool. All right, to gameplay, maybe an area where it was quite frustrating, and the difficulty curve was maybe quite too steep. I think they were punishing a little too much. I think it would have been nicer to spread out that difficulty ramp a little bit more. You did fumble with the controls quite a bit. You seemed to get better and better and better as you went. There was a couple areas that, with the platforming in particular, that for that first section of real platform where you were jumping from, you did it perfectly the first time, which is kind of surprising, actually, in retrospect. But then you figured it out, you dialed it in, and it no longer was a problem. So this is why the difficulty curve is kind of mixed for me, because in some cases, like, you were getting better and you were definitely progressing. We would probably also agree that platforming in this era is one of your strengths as a gamer. So if your vote here, I guess, is going to have more pull than any of ours. But I noticed that you were getting better. You were getting better as you went, and you were able to figure stuff out. I think maybe the frustration is like some of it doesn't make sense. I guess maybe like once you figured out, you can jump on the barrels or go up top, or the fighting the enemies was also quite frustrating. Again, I think you're going to get better and better with that. What was happening is like your character was sliding into them. You were swinging, but you were also nudging forward. And I think once you were able to get that distance management correct, I think you would have. And then you figured out the power punch too.
Yeah,
which is a good way to like knock one enemy out real quick and then jab the other one. So again, I think we're gonna have a hard time really rating this game, because I think you needed to play it more to really honestly get a feel for the gameplay part. But we have to just go on the 40 minutes, whatever you played. So I'm just gonna lead out here. I think this is maybe a will you stop playing the game, sir? Because I think it was actually pretty good, better than like a yellow maybe rating. But that's just my preliminary vote. But sway me, Slop. Sway me from side to side.
Patrick, sway me. The controls were, I mean, a lot of it has a lot of the things that we talk about for platformer games. I agree. I was able to learning how the game wants you to play. It does kind of teach you maybe maybe this is just my play style, a little blunt for me, of like, I just have to fail a lot to learn what it wants me to do. I can't just learn. I can't just innately know what I want to do based on other games I've played. Some things like the sprite size of your main character being so big, it's a little easier to take hits, and it seems to be harder to land on platforms. I don't know, just because of like you think that you saw that towards the end where I was standing out and off of the ledge. I didn't have any of my sprite was on the ledge and I was floating, but landing on platforms while you're doing platforming, it didn't. There was a disconnect there. So having to learn that, but it is learnable. It would be interesting to play some more. It seems like you want to run, you want to move a little faster, but you have to play conservative until you really, really know the levels. And maybe I missed a trick, but I should have done, what Kev did and put it on. I think this had could have gone easy. Maybe that you could get more hits in that way, and you could make it a little further. So
or less goals flying by, or whatever.
Maybe less goals. Nothing to knock you out of the air, or when you're on a ladder and you can't defend yourself. I would agree with a. Will you stop playing the game, sir?
All right, Kev.
Okay. Yeah, if this might be one of those games where if you're playing it 2-player, and you pick the fat dude, or you pick the little dude. And then if you're like, no, I want to be the little dude. The big dude sucks.
Yeah, yep.
Like, what is his box smaller, so he has to hit him twice as many times? Like,
yeah.
There has
maybe
to be
he's not as tanky. He can't take as many hits too. That's also
maybe. But yeah, this is a game I would throw out. Because platformers have been really good for me to enjoy them.
Mm-hmm.
And watching you hit the front of the platform and just go right through.
Yep.
Just straight on through would annoy the ever-loving piss out of me.
I think one thing for both of our games this week is these would have been nice to co-op together. I think because this is a buddy film, I guess, for lack of a better
comedy
analogy. And then Wild Guns is meant to be a bounty hunter couple, maybe the Mr. and Mrs. Smith kind of an idea. And I think, Mo mentions it was a great 2-player game for the other one. So I think maybe we're missing out a little bit. Again, hopefully we're able to shore up a solution for future weeks so we can actually try these games out co-op. But you're pulling away from will you stop playing the game, Sir Kev? You might blow this game up. Is that what you're saying?
I might blow this game up.
Okay.
But
all right.
We got 2 for will you stop playing the game?
We do, but I agree with you. I just don't think it quite meets the yellow because we played some. I want to blow up this game, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And that made you kind of not want to keep playing. This one he was progressing. That's to me the most important part. He was learning, was progressing. So you're going to die to learn. It's one of those. And I mean, it's Castlevania and stuff. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to do it that way.
Yeah.
All right.
And the Romans killed a lot of people. So
they killed a lot of people. They loved it.
All right. All right, so then moving on to satisfaction. Again, this is a hard one for this particular game because I think some of the satisfaction is coming from the characters and the comics and the lore maybe around it all. But we'll have to, again, just give it our best based on what we actually played. And I don't have an early feeling on it. I noticed that we were quite engaged, though. Even if we were laughing at the deaths, and the successes. We were actually paying attention and we were buying into what was going on. That's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
When you did accomplish things after, a few tries or many tries, it was quite fulfilling. You're like, yay, we did it. So those are good things. Those are leaning into more green areas. But again, I don't have anything that's speaking to me here. So what do you boys think for satisfaction?
I agree. There's nothing about the game that's jumping out as amazing or really terrible. It's leading me to institutionalize. That's kind of where I'm going.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of sitting next to a millionaire institutionalized. It's you would play it because you had it, but you wouldn't play it because you really couldn't wait to get home from school and run in and throw your bag and rip all your shit off and then go and play the game. That's not this game.
Yeah, I'm going to go millionaire with Kev then, too, because I think it's a little bit more than institutionalized. And again, I think probably 2-player, it's going to be even better. Could even be a far out man with 2 players once you kind of get your strats down and everything like that. So I'll go millionaire with Kev.
Good.
And then we will gush this bad boy. So as a reminder, maybe the most important rating is the gush. 1 gush is it's garbage. It's not worth your time. All the way up to 5, which is a 5 gush game, is going to be you're going to beat it and you're going to beat it again. And again. And again.
Way,
Little gladiator.
way
quote
down.
for it.
Wow, from a gladiator to a office space.
All right, so we're definitely in 3 gush territory here. Again, probably under ideal circumstances, this is probably a 4 gush, honestly. But for our purposes, I'm gonna lead out here and say this is probably 3 for us.
Yeah, that's a 3.
3. Okay.
That's a 3.
Mo, if you do end up playing this and going further and deeper into the game, I'd love to hear maybe comment on this video, and we'll find out, like, is it worth maybe co-oping this in the future, playing it a little bit more thoroughly. All right, so we will move on then to our second game. Kev played Wild Guns for SNES, which Mo showed us is actually an arcade game, as we kind of felt it was. Again, I also got kind of like Konami, Capcom. No, Capcom is the vibes I got, not Konami. I don't know why I said that. Capcom vibes. A little Chun-Li sound effect too really solidified that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the characters look very Capcom.
Okay, so let's just start with maybe the most interesting part of this game, which is actually, this is kind of rare for us, but I guess it's the story. I don't know, because it's grabbing, like, imagine that you just like rolled down a hill, and every time you might hit a bump or a thing is like a different idea about what a game could be. And this one just hits a bunch. Boom, we're sci-fi, we're Western, it's the future, but it's the past, it's the, I don't. So there's a lot of like interesting things going on, which was actually really cool. Really cool. I think that was probably the most enjoyable thing about this game. And that would include like the graphical characters and I really like small things too that I didn't comment on in the stream. I liked how the munitions, as they were coming at you, a lot of them were kind of egg shaped and orbed, and they would spin.
Yeah.
But then they would change size, so there was some. And then having an interesting mechanic too with the shooting their munitions. I guess this is gameplay, but shooting their munitions out is how you charge up. That's interesting. Like, huh? Okay, maybe. Yeah, so I liked the game design a lot. I thought like the sound was dope. It sounded really cool. It was quite invigorating and mapped onto your experiences.
Cool.
A lot of parallax stuff going on in the background too. The graphics were cool, and I dug the story. We're like cosmic bounty hunters. I don't know, like it's pretty cool,
good.
man.
It's pretty good.
Cool. Pretty
I know,
fun.
but that's what I know. It's a port from arcade, so they didn't really. In an arcade game, you're not going to have a big preamble of what's going on and why you're here, but you will eventually get it. Yeah. Hello. So they're not going to have a lot of story, but I wish that when they ported it over, they would have given us a couple of cool, dramatic frames about what we're doing. Other than I can see that
good point, Kev.
we're somewhere in the space future past. We're bounty hunters. I love that they remade horses, but they're metal horses now instead of just having a car. But they still have cars.
Well, sure.
Metal horse, yeah. It's my new band. Yeah, graphics are great. Sound was great. I want to know more about the story, which
Me
is
too.
rare for me. I want to know why he needs to die. These thousands of people that are mowing down, I want to know. And the sound was cool because sometimes I wouldn't even know that I had gotten a different gun, but I could hear the gun change, or the little thing the icon would change a little bit to let you know you have a different gun. But yeah, that to me it was.
I'm feeling like popping the top on a Red's rooftop for.
I know. I think if they had put a story in here, it might be Dude's Dream, but I'm going to go Red's Rooftop.
Slot.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like this one was pretty good. Kind of like, checking a lot of boxes, and I'm down with the Red's Rooftops.
Okay, then we'll move to gameplay, controls, level design, and feedback. A couple of thoughts here. Number one, arcade port, and so I'm guessing that the arcade version looks better, sounds better, plays better because the peripherals and everything else that goes with it. Yeah. And so this is where we get into T2 Smile territory, when I have an idea that I'm like, I can make this game better with just a little bit of tweaking. When you go from this kind of a game, from an arcade bullet or a quarter, catcher, all the way to SNES you're playing at home with a D-pad or whatever, I think you need to give the player health. You need to give the player health because I understand that like we're bounty hunters and they want the stakes to be high, so if we get shot, it's over. But maybe just do some kind of mechanic like a bulletproof vest. So it's a pickup, and you pick up the bulletproof vest in certain locations, and then you get 2 hits. I like that better just because, I don't know, like it's not the same as the last game where your death is to learn. Your death is to learn. You do learn a little bit, but it's more about just reacting to whatever's coming your way every time. And so I hate that you have to like nail everything perfectly to be able to continue progressing. Give me a bulletproof vest and allow it to be an unlockable, and then gives you an extra hit and gives you a chance to progress a little faster. We were using save states to maintain our progress. So I'm not sure if I'm T2 Smile right now or if I'm Lieutenant Dan, because there's a lot of cool things going on here, but I'm somewhere there. It's not quite hitting the res rooftop for me, I guess. What say you boys?
Yeah, I think they did a surprisingly great job on the controls for going from a light gun to a D-pad, because you don't have an analog stick, which even on an analog stick would be pretty hard. Mouse and keyboard would be the way to go on this if you don't have a light gun, but it's a SNES port, so they did a great job. I felt like I had really good control over my aim. So they did a lot of great work on that. But I'm with you on the. You got to give us something else, because the goal of this game isn't to eat my quarters like it was in the arcade. The goal of this is to keep me entertained for hours, and they kind of fall short of that because without the save states, I would have been constantly starting the level over. Which maybe I think there were an unlimited amount of continues, right? But you have to start at that stage again. Or am I wrong about that?
I'm not sure.
I didn't see any
I don't recall
continues.
a counter either. Yeah.
So maybe that was kind of how they got around that, is you would just keep replaying the level until you eventually beat it, which is something good. Level design was great. There's constantly shit. Like, I almost want to pause it sometimes and see what all the little things are in the background. There's so much crap going on.
Yeah.
So they did a great job on that. So, yeah, I'm thinking T2 Smile.
Well, I think the T2 Smiles have it then.
All right. Did you have any thoughts, Slob?
I'm just concurring a lot. Like you're both saying everything kind of that I'm thinking. So just doing some concurring this morning.
All right. I concur. So then we will wrap it up here with Satisfacciones. This game is quite engaging, and we had good times laughing, and so the fun factor is also quite high here. Maybe this is a Lieutenant Dan then. This is where the Lieutenant Dan makes the most sense. Like, whoa, that was fun, man. That was pretty freaking good. I enjoyed my experience, and I thought it was gonna. I mean, I knew what kind of game it was just from watching a little of the gameplay a couple weeks ago. But it ended up being more engaging and more fun than I thought because of the story and the universe it takes place in, and the characters, and the bosses were also just strange. I liked that too. They weren't like. It's like the more intimidating characters were the mini bosses in the other parts. When you got to the main boss, they were kind of like odd and like I like that. I think that was kind of cool. And like in the kind of cinematic idea where like you get to the final villain and it's not the big bruiser, it's like that businessman or the other one, the smart one. So I thought it was Lieutenant Dan for Satisfaction.
Yeah, definitely kept me engaged. This is definitely a methamphetamine style of game instead of like a slow drip. This is everything all at once, all the time, and it's very fun. I wanted to keep playing it. Definitely Lieutenant Dan for me. Super fun game.
Gotta agree. I know I had heard about this game. Nick may have had it even, but it's always been one of like, oh, you should play. It's great. You should play it. I mean, obviously, it's now that I've seen it. Just seeing it, you can tell that it's got all the goodness, man.
Goodness gracious.
And all the gravy.
All right, so now we're on to gushing it. I'm gonna lead with probably a 4. Guessing 4 gush. Could be a 5. I don't know. I mean, honestly, you play this co-op. It probably is a 5, really.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, I would say 4. Again, like I'm just gonna kind of like with the Asterix game. Like when you start a level, without full health. I just rubs me the wrong way. That's my own personal hang up, so I'll own that one. But in a game like this, with it being pushed over from arcade, I think you got to go bulletproof vest, unlockable for me to go 5 gush, but 4 gush for me.
Yeah, easy 4. Easy 4.
A trio of 4s.
Alrighty. Hey, thanks, Jay Stu, for stopping by, and Sam and Mo again. Always seeing Mo. Hangs on with us a little bit. Who else joined us? Ro was there. Gmal was there. I think that might be it. If you're out there.
Andrew was there.
Oh, Andrew. Yeah, Andrew was there early in the morning.
Stopped in.
Good. Always appreciate you guys stopping in. The live part is my favorite part, I think. But if you're watching this in the future, let us know. Especially if you played these games, we always like to hear feedback, things we might have missed. So if you don't mind, just chat below and tell us what we might have missed, or it's particularly because these are 2-player games, really, and we weren't able to do that part. So love to hear your thoughts. And then, we got Thanksgiving this week. So we talked about Thanksgiving and memories of that. Kev's special memory of a garage incident that will live on.
You enjoy your Thanksgiving how you enjoy it. I'll enjoy my Thanksgiving with my Hershey Kisses. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, man. Good stuff. All right. Thoughts on maybe a cozy covenant to leave us off on this week? I don't think we have one about gratitude. Thanksgiving is, as Kev aptly put, it's really about the food, but maybe there's something we can find that has to do with gratitude.
Treat people the way they want to be treated.
I can dig it. The platinum rule: treat people the way they want to be treated. I like it.
My mind immediately goes to, treat me like I'm a princess. And anything I say is okay, so there.
Right, but that's true, that could be like a way to abuse the covenant. However, if you go to the next one, it's a nice rebuttal. Discover yourself, eat, dress, and act how you like. However, if 2 people you trust tell you to stop, it's time to stop.
Okay. All
so
right.
we've got an out, Kev.
You got me again. I'm back in.
All right. Final thoughts, boys.
Oh man, looking forward to being nice and gluttonous. It's gonna be good. Yeah. Guess that's the reason Kev's been doing the stream sitting down.
Scoot away.
Yeah, scoot away. No, yeah. Everybody. I hope everybody gets some of their favorite dishes.
Yeah, find your babies and hold them tight and eat some pudding and dressing. That's what Thanksgiving's all about.
That's the jingle. That's the. You
and
remember
thanks
the
for
classic
the
jingle.
deviled eggs thing, because it was such a common experience to lead with the deviled egg on your Thanksgiving, and so I want to make sure to make some of them bad boys for this week.
Make some little pickled eggs. Put a little pickled egg on top with that deviled egg.
I mean, let's take a moment. Let's take a beat here. Deviled egg is a really great placeholder to add many interesting things on top of. It's kind of like your tortilla. It can do a lot of different things. It can move a lot of different directions for you. Don't forget about the humble deviled egg. It can do a lot. You can go spicy. You can go sweet. You can go savory. You can put a little bacon on top. I mean, there's all kind of ways to go with the deviled egg. Oh yeah. Candied bacon, from candied bacon to jalapeno. You can do it all, folks.
The humble
German
egg.
restaurant. It is white people's tortilla. The German restaurant near me, they used to put a little bit of schnitzel on top of the deviled egg, and then a little bacon jam on top of that, and
see what I mean? Sometimes white people get stuff just right. Some stuff. Yeah.
Join us next week for more white people tips.
Yep, exactly right. All right, Wednesday, there's going to be a sleepover stream? ? There
Yes, sir.
is. Okay, so you'll have Mr. Sloppy Joe on Wednesday night. If you haven't stopped by for a live sleepover stream, they're quite fun. And it's usually a different cast that shows up because that's an evening broadcast, the late night crowd that likes to come on over to Slop's place and bring their sleeping bag and set up shop. Yeah.
Yeah, we just do
Good time.
sleepovers earlier these days at 7 and not, midnight.
Well, yes, true, because we're old. But also, if I recall correctly, last year's sleepover stream, maybe it was the Christmas one, but Thanksgiving would fit the bill too, because you're off the next day.
Oh, it's true.
So, like, I know you did a late, like that, what's that Stabby Kid game that you played?
Yes.
The
That
Stabby
was
Kid
great.
game.
That
The Christmas one, yeah.
Yeah, the Christmas one, like that was popping off that night, and you streamed for many hours. I was with you for part of that. So,
Monday Night Mass.
yeah. So, if you will, if you'll have us, please stop by on Wednesday night for Slop's delectable sleepover stream. Maybe we can get your salivating. Yeah, exactly. What will be?
What
Tomorrow.
would be? I
All
don't
right.
I don't have a game picked out just yet, but I'll be posting the thumbnail soon, so you'll find out.
Maybe
soon
Time
enough.
Cop.
Maybe not time. No, I definitely not Time Cop. 100% not Time Cop.
All right, maybe not.
Put it on your
Maybe
wish
so
list.
though, but maybe
Yeah.
not.
Christmas is coming up now. You don't want to spoil your presents.
That's right, Jean-Claude. All right. All right. We will catch you hopefully next week for a full broadcast. I think that our schedules
so.
permit.
Yeah.
And so we'll plan that right now after we sign off here. And now we're signing off here. So we will see you on Wednesday for a sleepover stream and hopefully next Sunday for another edition of St. Kohzee Center for Comfy Nostalgia. Okay then. Bye-bye now.